say one of my biggest regrets, one of my biggest fuck ups, is I should have done things completely different at Top Shop Top Man. I got rejected 4 times by this girl that I had a big, big crush on. And now when I think about it, 2 years ago, back in 2018, it was nice to get female attention, to get attention of the women, but had I should just stayed patient and stayed focused and stayed ready on the task at hand at my job, things would have been less complicated. So it wasn't the girl's fault. It wasn't any of the buddy's fault, but the person you look in the mirror. See, most men don't like to come on camera and talk about their mistakes, their biggest regrets, or their biggest fuck ups because it's so embarrassing to have to take that look in the mirror and realize you said something stupid, you did something stupid, and you got some consequences and repercussions. The difference between me and other guys is that I take the consequences as they come. One of my biggest regrets was I should have just waited for the 6 months or a year or whatever time it takes. And my mom tried to tell me this, but when I was in high school and college, I was hard headed and didn't want to listen. Because my dad be the first one to say, I told you 15, 20 times, you hard head and you don't want to listen. The reality to that was, I see everybody, here's the truth, because most people want the truth, so I want to tell the truth. It's not about being an asshole. It's not about popularity. It's not about 15 minutes of fame. It's not about being liked in this particular video. This is a truth video. It's about me and what people want to know about. See, I see people holding hands. I see people in relationships, and some big part of me wants to be in a relationship. Like, I would like to have that opportunity like every single man get. Like, when you graduate from high school and college, there is a big level of expectations that's expected of you. Graduate high school and college. That's number one. Number two, get a job, make some money, get a better job, make more money, and then find, I don't want to say necessarily the woman of your dreams, but find a woman that you can get into a relationship, get married, have sex, have kids, have grandkids, and then sit your ass down. That's basically what I wanted. And not only that I fucked up my opportunity not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times fucked it up. That's me because I was too impatient, I was too much in a rush, and I saw everybody else have relationships. And who wants to be sitting here 5, 10, 15 years saying, how come that can't be me? Like everybody else gets an opportunity. I want an opportunity. It's just like professional wrestling. How many times you've seen wrestlers so blessed with talent, but for some reason, whether it's explained or not explained, they never get a shot at the world title. There are a lot of great professional wrestlers that have won championships before they retired, but those guys that are great never win championships in wrestling. You even look in professional football and professional basketball. Great athletes, but for whatever reason, Reggie Miller never won an NBA championship. 18 years in the NBA, no championship ring. Patrick Ewing, gone to the NBA Finals twice, never won a championship. Now, you probably might say, what does this have to do with sports? I see myself as those athletes trying to win a championship, except for it's not a championship. I just want my opportunity to have a girlfriend. It's not a federal crime to want to be in love and have a relationship. It's not a federal crime. I mean, some people make it, but into a crime of humanity, but it's not a crime of humanity. No, I'm not being funny. I'm not being an asshole. I'm being a human being. Human beings like to experience love and happiness, and I just want the same thing my dad and my granddad before me had. And sometimes I feel like I failed. And what I mean by failed, my mother is not here. My mom lost her battle with breast cancer. I think we all know that. And my mom never got to see me get my first job, second job, or my third job. And when I get all the women's attention, I don't get to have those heart to heart talks with my mother about what's right, what's wrong. And sometimes some people might say that's what the fuck's wrong with me. You don't have your mom to kind of pop you upside your head a couple of times and explain how things work when it comes to girls. If anybody was good at explaining to me on stop taking stuff personal with girls And with sports and with filmmaking, it was my mother. Now, I'm not trying to use my mom as an excuse. What I'm saying is, how would you feel if your mom passed away, your grandma passed away, and you got cheated out of an opportunity and they're not here to see you make good? It makes you feel like you failed. Like, yeah, I got all the YouTube channels, the popularity, the clothes, the good looks, the money, but doesn't feel good when you don't get to share none of those experiences with your mom. So I apologize to the girl that used to work at Top Shop Top Man that I crushed on for 2 years. The reason why I say I apologize is because to some people, I did create a problem. And she might watch the videos because all these videos go viral. Trust me, they do. And she probably might want an explanation. Not that she wants it right now, but back then her question was, why you do all this? What was the whole point of all of this? The point is, I just want my opportunity. And you see, Reggie Miller went 18 years of professional basketball, no championship ring. Patrick Ewing went to the finals twice, no championship ring. And I feel like I might end up in their same predicament. Now, some people might say, well, it's because you're an asshole, you're a jerk. Asshole or not, no matter how hard I work my ass off, nobody wants to give me that opportunity. Because all they can see is, a guy and that's it. Well, he wants something. He must have a motive. I don't have a motive. I just want an opportunity. I don't want to have to get a passport and go to another country to get my opportunity and then have people attack me for, oh, he went outside his race. Oh, he cheated. He couldn't stay here and do it. That's what my problem is. And if the person wants an apology, you're getting it on camera. So I apologize if I created a bunch of problems 2 years ago at Top Shop Top Man. Now, the managers know I'm sorry, but sometimes saying it, you have to actually mean it. That's another one of my mother's philosophies. You have to actually mean what you say. Say what you mean. You just can't say it just to say it because you got caught red-handed. So when people be wondering what's my problem, it's I want my opportunity, and no matter how much work I put in, people don't want to give me no opportunity. Coming in at number 2 is Westchester High. Had I, yes, it is still hot. Had I known the information that I know today, I'm pretty sure that I would have been better, much better for today. I mean, I was prepared back then, but you know what I mean. The information that I know today, all the videos that I got, the Alexander back then probably would have been super sociable had I got